Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight we begin a new. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, Matty, his fastball has a lot of movement because he throws that two-seamer. You know, run into some guys, run away from others. Very difficult to square up.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first. In time, one away.
In the second spot tonight,
Xander Bogaerts will stride in now. 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lowry's there. On to first, and there were two down. Brock Holt readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Frazier bare hands it on to first, and it's dropped. David Ortiz steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Travis Shaw stands in for the first time now. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Play will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding. So look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
batting second.
Melky Cabrera will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Betts is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out. Dustin Pedroia will get his first shot here, coming off a three-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Dustin Pedroia.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Chris Young will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Todd Frazier will dig in now. He homered in that series finale back on Sunday.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortiz near the first base bag. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth,
Deoner Navarro will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Shaw is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
batting sixth,
Brett Lawrie gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Avisail Garcia will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. A look to first by Buchholz, and he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... Swihart will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Blake Swihart.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
Center fielder,
Mookie Betts will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Xander Bogaerts stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless. Avisail Garcia will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Buchholz into the windup. First pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Jimmy Rollins will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To first, to his right, Ortiz. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, a big break to that one. That's the old 12-6 curveball, and basically that thing just breaks straight down.
High pop-up. Ortiz is there for it, and that retires the side. A good inning of work there from Clay Buck. Brock Holt is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Pulled toward right center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. David Ortiz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again, and there are two away now. Travis Shaw will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Adam Eaton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Buck Holt's right back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles.
Pedroia dives. What a stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Jose Abreu will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Abreu.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Has to be thinking strikeout here.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Deoner Navarro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Brett Laurie gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game. But
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dustin Pedroia heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jackie Bradley.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Here's Chris Young. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2. Blake Swihart is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And up.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. Xander Bogaerts digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Avisail comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Buchholz is ready. Here it is on 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Austin Jackson in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Adam Eaton steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The left fielder, number 53.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Young. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Brock Holt steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The first baseman, number 34.
David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Line toward right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains. Jose Abreu will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Betts is under it. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 21.
Todd Frazier will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Young is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Deonder Navarro digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro, 2-0. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Young retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Dustin Pedroia will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game.
It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 30.
Chris Young digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. Cabrera is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Blake Swihart will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third, here's Bradley in full flight. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And the throw to first is in time, but leading off the inning as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Buchholz gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for
Avisail Garcia will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Young moves over. 2 gone.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Zach Duke will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Brock Holt steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 34.
David Ortiz gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And you'd think, for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for much more than that. That tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Jose Abreu will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The 1-0 delivery. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Betts at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Not close. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
Junichi Tozawa.
Grounded to the right, scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. Travis Shaw ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 30.
Chris Young digs in now after lining out in his last try. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just...
Ouch, that one hit him. Mookie Betts will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores. Xander Bogaerts struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down.
Number 46.
Striding in to start the 9th, Brett Laurie, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Kimbrell pauses. The 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, currently 6th in the American League in that department so far this year. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Jimmy Rollins makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Just some more great work here by Kimbrel as he comes out of the bullpen to fire a scoreless 9th inning and pick up the save. His stuff is nasty.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Final line score for our
Yeah, it's